since my childhood until almost now. This is a mouth full of well-ordered teeth. So nice and exquisite picture from my childish imagination. It all started about 15 or 17 years ago when my mouth got completely filled with the new molded teeth. But the picture I got was completely different from what you see here. My teeth were too big to stand one after each other, and they actually stood like they wanted. But the main problem was that the anterior teeth overlapped each other, so they look something like this, and this fact made me extremely shy. So every time I smiled or said something with my mouth opened, I imagined very vividly people standing right in front of me and seeing this angle right in front of them. The only solution I got from my parents was a special teeth plate. Looks like this. Maybe some of you know what it is. No, it's not brackets. It's a special teeth plate. But it was not very effective. I spent 2 or 3 years with it, and it didn't have 10% of the whole job. So the problem was still with me, and I was asking my mother, "Mommy, please, let us do something else. There should be another solution. We should solve this problem." But my mother has always answered to me, "Honey, we need to wait until your wisdom teeth grow. Otherwise, they will spoil the whole situation." So we had to wait until my wisdom teeth grow. Time passed. The school years were left behind, but the institute years were yet to come. New people, new friends, new connections, and new problems with smile. So I firmly decided to solve this problem myself as soon as I get enough money and opportunities. I started my career during the first year of studies, and right after graduation, my way to the Hollywood smile began. The first consultation with my orthodontist brought me some disappointment. As it turned out to be, I had to do several cleaning procedures with my teeth and even extract several teeth. And it took me 3 months. But nevertheless, 3 months later, after all these procedures, I at last got the first portion of my dental braces. Like this. To tell you that it was unpleasant is to say nothing. To tell you that it really hurt is to say nothing. To tell you that I was in an emotional turmoil, in a mess, that I was dissatisfied is to say nothing. New Year Eve, yes, it was on the 29th of December, actually almost 4 years ago. So New Year Eve, Christmas tree, the season of presents for me and my family, Olivier, tangerines, I could just put a huge bold cross on everything. What I got instead was permanent toothache, inflamed mouth, no food except for liquid yogurts and child semi-liquid food through a tubal, by the way. So I was sad and I felt hunger during all New Year holidays. But little by little, step by step, my life was beginning to return to a normal one. 7 days later, I could already feed myself with some meat and some pulverized meat and mashed potatoes. Meat, my gladness actually knew no limits, it was divine. But 7 more days later, I could already eat more or less firm food using my own teeth. That was great. So my life was beginning to return to a normal one actually, and the same thing with my upper teeth was waiting for me in a month. But that time I got prepared beforehand, and a week's stock of yogurts and liquid child food was waiting for me at home. In fact, the most painful procedures are putting dental braces to your upright lower teeth, and then go simply a methodical work. You visit your orthodontist once a month, he checks the way your teeth move, he turns several wires in your mouth, and sets the next visit date. Your teeth start hurting for a week or 2 after these visits, but after that you return to a normal way of life again, and the same sequence of actions is repeated month after month. It should be added at this point that I had to provide myself with a lot of cleaning stuff. I had several toothbrushes for different aims, special dental floss, special irrigators, special toothpicks, and a lot of more. I had to check my mouth and my teeth after every meal, because the food always got stuck in between the dental braces and the teeth. So no matter where I was, in a cafe, at work, At home, I had to check my teeth. Also, I had to eat everything using a fork and a knife. So I couldn't bite off anything with my anterior teeth because I could break these things. That was really awful. I couldn't eat nuts, rusks, I couldn't have chewing gum, so there were a lot of limitations. But despite all of these limitations, despite all of these difficulties, after 3 years of methodical work, I at last got the thing I was dreaming of since my childhood, my new Hollywood smile. And that was really fantastic, that was great. So to sum up, guys, I would like to say that no matter how difficult or far away your dream may seem, you should always move to it, you should run to it, you should creep to it. And definitely life will reward